never said forever, we just held the night real close. Let the stars explain the things we feared the most. Your hand was warm and trembling, mine was trying to be brave. Two hearts beneath the heavens, learning what to say. We walked along the back road where the fireflies would glow, talking about the places we were scared to go. The world felt wide and fragile, like a song that might not last. And every step we took was walking through the past. Words can fall like leaves and scatter in the breeze, but silence builds a memory that never really leaves. Silent promises drifting through the dark, carved into the quiet corners of the heart. No paper, pen, or ribbon, nothing signed or sealed, but somehow they're the truest vows we ever learned to feel. Silent promises echoing inside, growing softer, but they never truly hide. Years have gone like rivers, finding oceans far away, carrying every sunrise we forgot to stay. I hear your voice in music from another time and place, and for a breath or two I clearly see your face. Some truths are never spoken, they're simply understood. Fragile as a feather, and stronger than the wood. Silent promises carried by the wind, lingering in chapters we never could rescind. They light the road at midnight, then disappear by dawn. But even when they vanish, the feeling still goes on. Love is not the words we bravely say, it's the moment that we listen and choose to stay. It's the whisper in the darkness when we feel alone, a gentle kind of faith that follows us back home. We never said forever, but part of me still knew. Silent promises woven through the years, holding every laughter, every hidden tear. No ring, no grand confession, only hearts that understood. Sometimes the quiet things are what make a life feel good. Silent promises glowing like a spark, fading with the daylight, stronger in the dark. The fire turns to embers, the night begins to bend. Some promises are silent and never really end. built our days on borrowed time, and counting moments like a rhyme. Sometimes strong, sometimes weak, learning what we're scared to speak. There were storms we didn't see, waves that knocked us to our knees. But even when the night fell deep, we guarded all the light we keep. The world can turn without a sound, leave you searching, spinning round. But every fire starts small and somehow warms us all. In the shadows, we still find the light we keep, burning softly where our secrets sleep. When we fall, we ache, we lose our way, we somehow rise to see the day. Maybe we're fragile, maybe we're incomplete, but there's courage in the light we keep. Old regrets we never named, different friends, different faces, same old shame. We're sitting here, the truth feels kind, just human hearts that try to find a reason for the roads we choose. The people met, the chances bruised, and in the flicker of the flame, we learn to love ourselves again. Every scar is something true, every fear you walk straight through. There are chapters you survive, proof that you're alive. In the shadows, we still find the light we keep, burning softly where our secrets sleep. We fall, we ache, we lose our way, yet somehow rise to see the day. Maybe we're fragile, maybe we're incomplete, but there's beauty in the light we keep. When the world feels cold and wrong, remember you've been brave this long. Even if your voice is small, it's still a voice, it still can call. And every step, though undefined, is leading somewhere you'll find kind. In the shadows, we still find the light we keep, gentle promises we learn to keep. We're not perfect, we're just trying, failing, healing, laughing, crying. And through the darkness, quiet and deep, we'll walk together by the light we keep. The fire fades, the dawn is near, and hope feels closer than our fear. The evening settles softly, the fields of quiet gold, whispers from the yesterday we never really told. Footprints on the dusty road are fading with the day, but every step we took still seems to find its way.
The world kept turning faster than our dreams could ever start. But in the hush of twilight, I still hear your gentle heart.
In the fading gentle heart was shining like a lantern through the dark, steady and true. Even when we lost the trail we thought we'd follow, you were the song that carried me through. When the night grows cold and memories fall apart, I still find my way by your gentle heart.
We carved our little promises in shadows of the pines. Time erased the letters, but it couldn't cross the lines.
We laughed at all the storms that tried to chase us down. Two quiet souls who never needed crowns.
Some pages turned and left us standing far from where we are,
but I still see your kindness like a distant star. In the fading light, your gentle heart was shining like a lantern through the dark, steady and true. Even when the echoes felt too heavy, your quiet hope was pulling me through. If tomorrow breaks and tears the world apart, I'll keep the glow of your gentle heart. Maybe love is made of little things we can't explain.
shared silence, worn out boots, a walk after the rain.
And though the road keeps drifting farther than we planned,
I hear your voice, and I can finally understand.
no fire can burn forever,
No night can last too long,
but somewhere in the embers lives the rest of our song. In the fading light, your gentle heart keeps shining, a compass when the stars refuse to show. Every prayer I never spoke out loud is there within its glow. When the winds of time pull everything apart, I'm holding on to your gentle heart. The day slips quietly over the hills and disappears, but love still lives in all the passing years. There's a quiet little meadow at the edge of town, where the fences lean like they're slowing down. The river tells a story as it curls and bends, about every soul that passed and never came again.
I walk the same old path where we used to roam. Dust beneath my boots feels a lot like home. Sky is painted silver with the coming night, and every breeze that blows pulls your name to light.
Some roads never end, they only fade, hidden in the choices that we made. How where the wind remembers, it whispers like a friend, carrying every promise we thought would never end. It holds our quiet laughter, our tears and little dreams. How where the wind remembers, nothing's ever lost, it only leaves. footsteps of 1,000 years, seeds of hope and seasons filled with fears.
We carved our initials on an old oak tree, believing time was something we could keep.
But life keeps moving soft and strange, teaching hearts how to rearrange. Out where the wind remembers, it hums a gentle tune, drifting through the twilight, dancing with the moon. It gathers all the moments we were too young to see. Out where the wind remembers, they're still right here with me. Maybe every goodbye finds a place to stay, hidden in the shadows of another day.
And every broken prayer floating through the air
becomes a part of something always waiting there. I close my eyes and feel it. The night is singing low. Out where the wind remembers, the past and future meet, like footprints in the starlight on an endless open street. So if you ever wonder where our love might be, out where the wind remembers, it's watching over you and me. The meadow falls to silence, but the wind still carries on, holding every story long after we are gone. We started with a melody we couldn't quite explain, a quiet little heartache running underneath the rain. No chorus and no verses, just a whisper in the dark. But somehow every note we played was speaking to the heart. We sat beside the fire, branches cracked inside, let the night do all the talking while we simply tried to listen to the rhythm hiding softly in the flame, a fragile, faithful echo in a song without a name. Some dreams don't come with labels, some roads don't have a sign, but if you walk them gently, they still can feel like mine. This is a song without a name, drifting through the shadows like a candle in the rain. No headline, no glory, nothing loud to claim, just a simple truth that lingers all the same. We don't need to call it love or fate or flame. Let it be a song without a name. You smiled in the silence, and the world felt less unkind, like we stumbled on a moment most folks never find. And even if tomorrow scatters everything we plan, this little tune will travel, carried hand to hand. Not every story's written before the end is known. Some hearts learn the verses as they grow. This is a song without a name, soft as distant thunder, humble as a rain. It doesn't promise always, it doesn't beg to stay, but somehow it keeps finding us in quiet little ways. Call it hope or healing, it's different yet the same. We just let it play without a name. One day, someone somewhere might hum it to a friend and feel a kind of comfort they can't quite defend. And maybe they'll be smiling without knowing why. Some songs just have a meaning that passes by and by. The fire fades to embers, but the melody remains. So here's to every story that never makes the stage, to every quiet kindness that outlasts the rage. We don't have to own it, we don't have to explain. Sometimes the truest music has no name. The night grows still and gentle, the stars forget to blame, and somewhere in the distance lives a song without a name. When the night turns quiet and the fire settles low, the world feels kinda smaller than it did an hour ago. The whispers of the daylight slowly fade away, and all the thoughts I tried to hide come back to me and stay. In the stillness of the darkness, truths are easier to hear. Old memories rise like constellations flickering near. When the night turns quiet, I finally see the pieces of the past that still belong to me. All the words unspoken, all the dreams we planned, fall like gentle ashes through my open hands. And somehow in the silence I understand. When the night turns quiet, there's a photograph inside me, the days I can't replace, softly framed framed in laughter and your familiar face. We thought that time would listen, we thought it moved so slow. But seasons came and left us long before we'd ever known. And every fading ember feels like one more chance to say the things I never said. When we had our dance, when the night turns quiet, truth feels near, like echoes in the distance only hearts can hear. I trace the lines of moments carved in yesterday, wishing just for one more night we lose ourselves that way. The stars hold all the questions I can't say. When the night turns quiet, maybe dawn will bring me courage, maybe light will make it new, maybe roads I've never taken lead me somewhere honest too. But here beneath the starlight, I let the past be kind and lay it down beside the fire so I can clear my mind. When the night turns quiet, I breathe again, let go of every burden I've been carrying within. I thank the fading shadows for guiding me this far, and leave the tender memories resting with the stars. Tomorrow I'll keep walking who I am, but tonight the night is quiet. Flames become a whisper, the sky begins to fade, and somewhere in the darkness, peace is gently made.